Well, good morning everyone. Today is Father's Day, and we are starting part 1 of our gold sampling for some YouTube channels out there. And we've got Ayou guys prospecting right here. He sent in some ore. And we've got Mike from Wisconsin Gold Rush, 2 fellow Wisconsin guys. He sent a YOOPERLITE, and he's like, why don't you smash this thing up, see if there's any gold in it. So we're going to do that. So this is part 1. Part 2 is going to comprise of, once we get our lead buttons, we're going to compel them. So that'll be part 2 later next week. So hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. Should be some fun. And we always love to see some fire. So we're going to get this thing opened up from Charles and see what he has in his package. Alright, so here's this quartz slab that Ayou guys sent. And it's got either some copper stainings or some malachite stainings, or maybe both. That's what that green band is in there. It's hosted, looks like granitic quartz rock, and it's got a bunch of iron stains. Looks pretty cool. So this is some like black mica, and you can see that kind of going through this vein structure. It's bugging up through here. So that looks pretty good. We should be pretty interesting. So what we're going to do is crush this along with, well, separate from, but we're going to also crush this YOOPERLITE from Wisconsin Gold Rush, and then we'll pan back some of this post rock till we get to our sulfides, and we'll see if there's any free melt gold in there. But what we'll do is collect our sulfides up top of the snuffer bottle. We'll do this and separate that as well, and let it dry out. And then we're going to mix a couple fluxes recipes and smelt it down into a lead button. Episode 2 will show you the compelling of that, so that'll be later next week sometime. But yeah, this is going to be good stuff to go through the crusher here. Got it set up, and we got our whole system ready to go. So let's see that next. Alright, first thing we got to do is break up this YOOPERLITE. So we'll use our handheld crusher first, so we can break it up enough to fit it in the rock crusher. Alright, so we got the YOOPERLITE, which is extremely hard, broken up. We use hammers and our hand crusher, a bunch of stuff. And you got this with all these little buggy cracks. It's just splitting right apart. Sorry for the shadow there, but watch. You can basically do this by hand. This one. But yeah, we'll get this all down to size to go down the feed throat and crush it up. Alright, so we got Ayou guys at 692 grams, and we got Wisconsin Gold Rush at 204 grams. We're gonna get it crushed up, and then we'll pan it out and get all the heavies out, and that's what we're gonna smelt. So we will see that next. All right, so we've run it through the crusher and we've got all of our stuff pounded up in the impact mill, basically. And we will get it reweighed to see what we've lost. And then we're gonna pan it out in our panning station over here. So let's see what those bad boys come out to and see what we lost. Alright, so there's the YOOPERLITE. We have about 10 grams of that. All the concentrates from about 200 grams to start with. And here is the gold ore from Ayou guys, which is again about 10 grams. So that was about the same. Got it panned down to about the same amount, which is pretty cool. I saw 2 little pieces of free mill in this, and a couple good little pieces of free mill in this. I'm really surprised to see any in this. Not really surprised to see it in this. It looked really good, but that's awesome. Hopefully we can get a little tiny button to pop out. We're gonna get a flex recipe mixed up for these 2 guys with some lead in there, and then pour ourselves a little lead button, and that'll be the end of this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Alright, well, we got our flex recipes ready to go. We're going to start with the YOOPERLITE Wisconsin Gold Rush. Smelt it down into a button. I need to go cut up some lead, and we'll get it going. Excited. Cooling off now, so we might as well get it hot again. See if we can find some gold in this stuff. Alright, first pour for Wisconsin Gold Rush. Ready. Can't see anything in there. We're going to get it down here and get a button. Prospectings to SMELT. Let's get it on. Got the button going down here. Got some slag in there. Let's see what we come up with. Alright, there's Ayou guys button. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. Go check out our first piece of lead. Boom. Not expecting huge yields, but it'd be cool to see something. We'll let this cool off and pop it out.